I love books. Hi, so I thought today I'd just talk about something that I really love, which is books, and more importantly, my favourite book series, The Mortal Instruments. The Mortal Instruments is a series of 6 books written by Cassandra Clare, or Cassie Clare. I love her. They are my favourite books ever. I love them so much. It's really hard to hold. I don't like that bit. I'm really tempted to get them again. But there are going to be new covers out and they look really cool. I'm going to put photos of it like here somewhere. Yeah, so I'll probably get them all in new covers, so it won't be as bad they have the massive thing on it. I'm literally obsessed with this series. If you can't see, I'm wearing like an angelic rune necklace. So if you haven't yet read them or heard about these books, I recommend them so much. So yeah, the book centres around a main character who I think is 15 at the time. I haven't read them in so long. Called Clary Frey, who loves art and everything, and her best friend Simon Lewis. Clary and Simon then go to this club, the Pandemonium, and they're just sort of dancing and everything, and then Clary sees a group of mysterious people. She then follows them into this little storeroom and then sees them kill someone, or kill a demon, right in front of her, which is of course shocking. So later on in the book she goes to a poetry reading with her friend Simon and sees Jace, one of the attractive demon hunters, there. But then she gets a very weird phone call from her mum, which sounds like she's being attacked. She runs home and finds the house deserted. With her mum gone, she then sort of goes along with all these really attractive demon hunters to find that she's actually one of them herself. And they're called Shadow Hunters, or the Nephilim. I think that's how you say it. So yeah, in case you didn't see it, in 2013, this book was made into a movie. Which, to be honest, it was a bit of a flop. And many people who, of course, loved these books, loved the series, didn't quite love the movie as much. Because there were just some things about it that just didn't quite... They weren't as good as the book. Whenever a book's made into a movie, everyone's always like, oh, the book's way better than the movie. But it was one of those where, like, for example, I'd say that the Hunger Games books are better than the Hunger Games movies, yet the movies I still think are incredible. Whereas with this is way better than this. However, and this is sort of where sort of maybe spoiler alert might be, I don't know what else. There were a load of things that I just felt were really wrong with it. Firstly, I mean, I love Lily Collins, but I don't think she was Clary. She's stunning, but Clary's supposed to be sort of loads of freckles with like bright red hair and everything, and I mean, Lily Collins is amazing. I mean, she's one of my favourite actresses, but I just don't feel that she was quite Clary. Jamie Kimmel-Bower, who played Jace, I thought he was a very good Jace, but one of the things that really annoyed me is, like, even there, you're not going to be able to see it, but they've like edited his eyes so they look gold because he was supposed to have gold eyes, yet he had blue eyes, which I know it was something really minor, but it really annoyed me. The same way that Clary's supposed to have green eyes, and I think Lily has brown. Also, there were a load of other things that I thought were just wrong with this. Like, for example, one of the main things is the fact that throughout these books, okay, you find at the end of this one that they're brother and sister. You go through the whole of this book shipping Clary and Jace so much, and then you find at the end that they're brother and sister. And you're like, oh my god, this is incest, this is, oh my god. Later on in the next books, then you find out, you know, they're not actually brother and sister, they just said that and everything. But you still spend ages thinking you're shipping incest, and you feel awful about it, and I just love that. I love how they're like, oh, they're brother and sister. In this, Hodge then goes to Valentine, I think, and says, oh, just tell them they're brother and sister. Also, I felt like in this movie, it wasn't explained very well. So if you hadn't read the books before you'd watch this, you'd be there going, what's going on? Another issue with the movie, I'd say, is kind of like the marketing of how they sort of like put it into the public, because this was very much kind of aimed at a younger sort of audience than stuff like the Hunger Games was. So as this has kind of ended up me just ranting about all the things that are wrong with this movie, I'd say that the main reason this movie failed was because not only was it not true to the book, meaning that fans of the book were really annoyed and weren't as like excited for this as they were reading this, it also didn't kind of make it accessible for other audiences, because not only was, in my opinion, the marketing all like bad, basically. They didn't sort of put it out there, and I'm holding that upside down. So yeah, I'd say it was marketed all wrongly, as they weren't marketing it for the right audience. And actually, I hardly saw any adverts on TV. Had I not obviously been told about this book previously, I would have never even probably gone to watch this film. I think I saw one advert on TV, and also it wasn't accessible because if you watched this and you hadn't read the book, you'd have no idea what was going on. So yeah, in conclusion, I love this book, I love the series, go read them all, they're great. I love these two, hate the movie. Don't go and watch the movie unless you've read the book, and if you do go watch the movie, prepare to be disappointed, basically. Although saying all of that, the kiss scene is so... oh my god, I'm sitting there. Ugh. I will watch it over and over and over again on YouTube, and I'm just like, I ship it so much. Thank you so much for watching. You can click over there to watch my last video. Down there will be a subscribe button, so you can go subscribe to me. Or over there is all my, like down there somewhere, my social media links and everything. So go like my photos on Instagram. Why not? And like this. Yeah. Bye!